Hey Ghostbusters fans, here are your options for leg hoses. Um, this setup here is the most authentic to the movie, and this setup here is much easier done and done on a budget as well. Um, this here was ordered online. You can either get them from GB Fans or on Etsy. It's made out of rubber, and you sew it on. And if you look at the photographs from the movie, you'll see that's exactly the way they did it. This one here is PVC pipe, right? And it's two particular sizes. It's been slightly modified, but it's the 1¼ inch by 1 inch connector. It's been sprayed primer gray, right? And this piece here, this is the male end and the female end of 1/2 inch PVC, right? Now this has been modified slightly. I sanded this down so it would not be so deep on the leg. I'll explain in a bit. And I sanded this down so it was just enough for you to grip, because otherwise this would be quite uncomfortable on your leg, right? So this needs a fresh paint job, but you just send that through like that, okay? And then here, what you want to do is just stick that on there, and you just literally screw it on from behind. It's that easy. There you go. So it's not as good, you see? It's not as good. Now, here's the differences in the thicknesses of the hoses, and also you can see how stiff this hose is compared to this one. But this comes with the kit, or from GB Fans. You can get exactly what you need, you see? And they're always going to hang like that. That's just how they hang. This one here, same idea, right? See, it's staying on. So those are your two options. Okay, so these are the two leg hoses. You can see how they sit. This one is the proper one, the most authentic, and this is the budget version. This one here, the hose is thinner as far as width-wise, and it's more pliable. It's also more yellow. This one's kind of yellowish, and it's really not very pliable. It's also heavier, so it pulls down more. You can see here the way this is. It's not up against the edge like this one is, so it's not as good, but you can see that it definitely does still do the job. But again, to make this budget version, you have to source all the parts, and they have to be in stock. This is just basically, it's a ready-made kit on Etsy, or you can go to GB Fans, and these two items are in stock almost all the time. So this is what I recommend. It's far easier, but you know what? If you have fun with the arts and crafts sides of things, you can do it this way too, right? So the one that I went with is the proper one, and it's the one on the right. I'm really happy with it. I purchased from a guy on Etsy, and I'm going to put a link in the description below so that you can actually go and get the exact same one. It's absolutely perfect, and there's no reason not to just purchase that one. But if you do want to get creative, you can do the one on the left as well. Earlier in the video, I said it's easier. It's not actually easier at all. It's actually harder, and I don't even think it's that much cheaper when you consider that you've got to go all over the place finding these parts. I mean, if you're in the store and you recognize the parts, just pick them up. You know, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but the easiest thing to do is to do it right, and that's what I recommend. Overall, though, it's cool to have the leg hose because it really adds another level of authenticity to your uniform that really sort of rejuvenates the memories of the movies and the people that we're working with. So I hope you've had a good day, and please check out some of my other videos as well in the link down below, because I'm building a lot of Ghostbuster stuff right now and a lot of other interesting things as well. Be happy to have you join me and stick along and be part of the whole experience. Thanks.